Since I spent so much time grinding, I'm gonna make this one a bit of a longer episode. So we'll maybe just have like 2 hour, like a 2.5 hour episode, but I'll upload it in 2 parts so it's easier to digest and or consume. Auto orbital car. 3+5. Well, it does seem to be the fastest right about now. Okay. Well, Lloyd has action, which is why he's so fast, actually. But anyways, model orbital car, I guess? Nah. I don't know if I care about decorating a room and stuff of that nature, so. We'll for sure stay at the hotel, though. It's probably not a fancy hotel, so I doubt I get 200 CP. Oh. Yeah, no, we don't get 200. I will get this hat. Don't know if I should get it for everyone though. We'll see what to do about the rest down the road. Oh, huh. The camera angle. Oh, where are you? If things keep going like this, I don't know how long the village will last. What? Can't you see that I'm busy? Oh, yeah, busy with Chitolta. This house is right over there. Oh, a fishing spot. But I have no fishing badge. Or, not badge, fishing rod, that's what I'm looking for. Maybe someone else. I'm assuming someone here gives it to me. Alright. It was a pleasure doing business with you. He looks familiar. Thank you for your continued support. Yes, and same to you. So, are you sure that price is good for your business? It's 20% more than what other traders paid. I assure you, they're well worth the price. Given the praises sung about Amorika's goods, I think they'll prove quite profitable. There's no need to fret over my endeavors. I'll break even somehow. Confident as ever. Always a pleasure to work with you. Please, bring your beautiful wife and son with you to the village next time. Okay, so, hear me out. I think that is Ren's dad. If you recall, even like the dolls that she made in Trails in the Sky, in Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter and Trails in the Sky the 3rd, we saw these people, and son, wife, Ren's parents. And if you recall, Ren was kind of like, you're in Crossbell, because Joshua and Estelle chased her to Crossbell, so I wonder if we'll see Ren soon. Anyways, please bring your beautiful wife and son with you to the village next time. They're more than welcome here. I think I'll do just that. Take care. I'll be sure to come again. Yes, until next time. Oh, pardon me. That man just now. He had the air of a traitor about him. Sure did. He must have had some business with the Amorika's head honcho. You all are... Apologies for interrupting. We're looking for the chief of the village. Are you him by any chance? Indeed I am. I'm Tolta. Are you folks tourists? No sir, we're here to investigate the recent monster attack in the village. Oh, I understand. The folks over at the Guardian Force have stopped by a few times already. Unfortunately, they couldn't find any conclusive leads. I'm full of confidence now that you all are on the job. This optimism is strange. Yep, same misunderstanding as usual. I've moved past the point of being surprised now. Sorry, sir, I should have been more clear. What's this? Despite what you're probably thinking, we aren't from the Bracer Guild. We're from the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. I see, the Crossbell Police wouldn't have been my first guess. I apologize for the misunderstanding. The police rarely visit this village, so I wasn't really expecting this. On the other hand, Bracers are always coming and going thanks to Arios. You don't say. Sucks to be an officer. How can one dude be so popular, yet so dedicated to his job? Racers aside, Chief Tolta, can we get back to the reason why we're here? If you don't mind, could you give us a rundown of the attack? Sure, I don't mind. It happened about 3 weeks ago, on the night of a new moon. A pack of monsters snuck into our village, laying waste to any crops they could find. Fruit, wheat, even our livestock was hit. Every household in the village was affected by it to some degree. And there were no eyewitnesses, right? Yes, unlike the rowdy city folk, people here tend to go to sleep earlier. After all, we get up when the rooster crows. Because of that, we were all fast asleep. By the time everyone woke up, the paw prints and damage left by the monsters were clear as day. I thought as much. Could you further expound upon why you think they are wolf-like in nature? Alright, you see, the paw prints left all around the village were from some kind of canine. Funny thing is, some CGF members were scheduled to patrol the Amorico area later that day. Once we informed them about the attack, they conducted a search of the perimeter, just to be safe. But not a single trace of the canine was found anywhere. The statement seems to line up with what the CGF report described. That's good to hear. Like I said, it's been 3 weeks since that mess. By the goddess's protection, we haven't been hit again. To be honest, I thought this was a one-time issue. I'm sorry to hear that other locations have been attacked as well. It's true. Yeah, I got a question. It's pretty awesome to see the villagers so chill after an attack like that. It's like the whole fiasco didn't faze them at all. Weren't your losses pretty heavy? No, it isn't as bad as you think. If you count the losses per household, they were relatively light. I thought it was much worse. This is merely a rough estimate, but I'd wager the total loss was around 100,000 Mira. Still, no matter how much I try to downplay it, a loss is still a loss. It was a stressful time for the village. Thankfully, we were able to strike a business deal that'll help us recover. I'm happy to say most of our losses have been accounted for now. A business deal? Was it with the guest that just left? Indeed, he's a trader from Crossbell City. Over the past few years, we've maintained a healthy business relationship. After hearing about the damages, he increased his offers by a wide margin. Bless his soul. You don't see that kind of generosity too often in people. He sounds like a kind man. A trader, eh? No wonder he was in that fancy get-up. Gotta look the part and all, you know? Yes, well... Considering the shape Crossbell is in, these damages are the least of our worries. Pardon? Sorry, could you explain? Sorry, that may have been inappropriate. Apologies, folks, forget all that nonsense. Geez, you can't just tease a man like that. That's like lowering a slab of meat in front of a dog and taking it away. Agreed, I do not appreciate being left in the dark. My sincerest apologies. The ramblings of an old man aren't too interesting. But are you still curious? Yes, sir. Please tell us everything you know. At this point, we'll take any lead we can get. Well, if you insist. Have you folks ever heard of the Divine Wolves? Divine Wolves? As in, holy wolves. I did not believe such a term exists in the database. Just as I thought. This legend must be long lost in the city. A shame, really. Sorry, but what exactly is a divine wolf? Divine wolves are an ancient species of beasts that reside within Crossbell. Stories describe them as wolves with fur as white as snow. You don't mean... Could these divine wolves be the culprits behind the village's damages? Of course, there's no evidence saying that they're the culprits, but personally, I would not be surprised if they were. You see, the old legends mention that these divine wolves are not regular wolves, but holy beasts, sent by Aidios herself. Long ago, this land of Crossbell was a bloody place, rife with conflict. While watching over the foolishness of man, they would occasionally help the weak, if they so desired. At least that's how the legend goes. I can't believe I have never heard this before. Something about this sounds familiar. I think I read a fairy tale about a white wolf when I was a little kid. I'm pretty sure I borrowed the book from the library. Yes, I'm sure the legend of the Divine Wolves serves as the basis for that particular fairy tale. As I'm sure you're already aware, Crossbell has undergone drastic changes in the past few decades. Once it became the center of trade in Zemuria, being influenced by both the Empire and the Republic, Crossbell began to leave its history in the past. And with that, the Divine Wolves slowly vanished. Huh, guess they were just fed up with man being dumb as usual. Well said. Those are my thoughts exactly. I believe that's why the Divine Wolves disappeared over the course of time. And if they have finally decided to return, I can only think that this is an omen of things to come. Why would you think that? It may be out of my place to say, but I feel that Crossbell City has been expanding too rapidly and too aggressively. Last time I rode a bus was down to let me try that again. Last time I rode a bus down to visit, all those changes left my jaw on the floor. It's as if people are so caught up in living in the moment, they've forgotten to remember the past. That's how I see it anyway. I don't know what to say. Oh dear, I wasn't intending to lambast you folks with a sermon. I just think it's possible that this attack might have been a warning from the returning Divine Wolves. I suppose if you interpret it that way, everything would make sense. But it looks to me like you all took the story a bit too seriously. Please ignore me. Those are nothing more than the ramblings of an old man who doesn't know when to stop talking. I wouldn't dismiss yourself like that. That was all valuable information, sir. I think I may even be able to tackle this case from a new angle. I guess it was worth it then. Well, back to the subject at hand. You came here to conduct an investigation, right? Is there anything I can do to assist you? Yes, actually. If we have your permission to ask the villagers about the incident. If it's just you four, it shouldn't be a problem. Noon, isn't it? Perfect. Most people should be getting back from farm work right about this time. So we just gonna talk to everybody? Divine Wolves, eh? Wasn't expecting such an interesting story when we walked in there. Agreed. Unfortunately, there's no way we can confirm or deny their existence. Still, we can at least count them among our list of potential suspects. I thought you might say something like that. That's right, the paw prints found at the scene of the crime confirmed the presence of some kind of wolf-like beast. But they somehow managed to vanish without a trace. It is certainly bizarre. If they left paw prints, you would normally be able to follow them back to their origin. Right, chalk that up as another mystery. We're dealing with something that was able to elude the CGF's investigators. Well, if they escaped on the path we could never follow, there's kinda nothing we can do about it. No use in frying your brain over it, right? I suppose so. Alright, let's start with gathering whatever intel we can around here. And considering it's already noon, we might as well grab lunch while we're here too. I can't wait. That hike really stirred up my appetite. Same here. We could always grab a bite at the end while we grab some info too. Oh, you weren't there earlier. Such a pretty day. Oh, you guys here to do a little fishing too? Not exactly. We're officers from the Crossbell Police Department. We're here to investigate the monster attack that took place roughly 3 weeks ago. You don't strike me as a Morrigan, but if you know anything about it, anything at all, I'd appreciate it if you told us. Oh, you came about that? If memory serves me right, I was trying to catch a python head around then, so I wasn't actually in the village. You can bet your horses I heard the stories afterwards, though. I see. Thank you for your help. We'll have to find leads elsewhere. Sorry I couldn't tell you more. But man, y'all have to travel all the way out here for police stuff? Not gonna lie, that sounds rough. Oh, that reminds me. You guys happen to fish? A day as beautiful as this comes once in a blue moon. It would be a shame if you weren't able to kick back and enjoy the sun for a bit. Receive novice rod, 10 earthworm, and dumpling. Oh, I can't forget about this either. Fishing notebook. This notebook is an angler's best friend. You can use it to record every detail about every catch from color to size. Are you sure about this? Are you sure this is okay? It's like you're giving us an entire starting kit. No worries. I'm part of the Fisherman's Guild. Our whole mission is to promote the culture and greatness of fishing. It's common practice for us to have a few beginner sets on hand in case we run into someone interested in fishing. We stopped by their building before. I think I have a better idea of what they do now after meeting this guy. Hey, this is a stroke of luck. Now we've got a nice hobby we can do in between jobs or something. Right, while one of us, not me, fishes, the rest can take a chance to rest. Rest is a necessity, you know? From what you're saying, I'm guessing you two are still tired from the walk here. Now that I think about it, the last time I fished was when Guy first taught me. Once Guy joined the police, we never had much time to go, but maybe I should try to get back into it. If you're itching to try it out, there's a pretty nice fishing spot in Amorica. See that little jetty over there? Cast your line round there and you'll get bites in no time. I appreciate the advice. Thanks for everything. A ripple on the water surface indicates a prime spot for fishing. Yeah, alright. Press B to reel them in. Cool. Sorry, Morgan Cart, but you're about to get schooled. Fish. I will use my novice rod and earthworm. Tiger rockfish. Rain eater. Morgan carp. Rock eater. I've gotten a different fish every time. Interesting. Wonder what are all the fish that I can catch here, so I don't have to. Let's see. Alright, looks like this is the extent of the fish. I caught like 3 or 4 different kinds. Alright, cool. Alrighty. Almond rice, can't say I've tried it before. What about you guys? I think I may have. The recipe's written right there, so you might as well jot it down. Hey. Your recipe. Alright. Let me save here. A lot of dialogue in this game, but that's usually how the first games... I mean, there's always a lot of dialogue in these games, but like... Huh. Oh, you again. The one from earlier. You're a trader from Crossbell City, aren't you? I guess you heard about that from the village chief. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Harold Hayworth. I run a small-scale business operation out of Crossbell City. Are you four here to purchase something as well? No, that's not it. Boyd and the others introduced themselves and explained the reason when they came to Amorica Village. Oh, you're from the CPD. My apologies. The Special Support Section? That name sounds so familiar. Where in the world did I hear that? Oh, of course, the Crossbell Times. I take it you read that article on us. About that, please try not to let that influence your opinion. There's no need to get all worked up about it. All I see is a group of individuals who are working hard in a newly formed division of the CPD. Sure, that article may not have been the most flattering, but to be honest, I thought it genuinely tried to paint your efforts as earnest. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Alright, do you really think so? I suppose it could be interpreted like that from a more optimistic perspective. Well, we sort of know the author. That said, I think you might be giving her too much credit. Anyway, you mentioned wolf-like monsters. I've heard talk of a similar incident that took place over at St. Ursula Medical College. I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't anxious. Do you have some sort of partnership with St. Ursula as well, Mr. Hayworth? Yes, I do. You see, I wholesale medical supplies to them every so often. Rumor has it that someone there was injured during the attack. Also, wasn't there some damage over in Mainz too? Unfortunately so. The Guardian Force is conducting patrols there as we speak. That's reassuring. Perhaps I should pay Mainz a visit as well. Speaking of which, I heard you were more than generous with your offers on the goods you came to purchase today. The village chief must really enjoy talking today. I wasn't doing it as a charity or anything like that. Amorica's specialty items, especially their honey, received glowing reviews these past few months. I simply wanted to use this opportunity to leave a good impression on the people here. Nothing but a harmless marketing strategy. Not too shabby. I imagine earning a client's trust is vital in any sort of business. If that's the case... excuse me. If that's the case, you must be running a smooth operation. No, I still have a lot to learn. I'm still a greenhorn in the realm of business. Also, allow me to apologize. I sincerely wish I had more pertinent information to give you. No, please don't let that bother you. After all, we should be the ones apologizing, taking up all your precious time like this. Not at all. Best of luck to you all with your investigation. Much. Your omelet rice is the real deal, Gofan. If I could have a plate of this on my deathbed, I could die happy. Good to hear the cooking is worth the effort. Excuse us, sorry to interrupt. Can I help you? Yes, actually, you see, we're from the Crossbell Police Department. We were curious to know if you had any details regarding the wolf attack. Can you remember anything at all? That incident 3 weeks ago, you mean? From what I remember, everyone had work pretty early the next day, so we were all asleep by that time. If you think about it, it's almost as if they knew exactly when to attack. Anyway, the village was just unlucky. That's the only thing I can think. I can only make sense of the... Yo, I cannot read today. Anyway, the village was just unlucky. That's the only way I can make sense of this craziness. That's about all I'd be able to tell you too. Most of the guests I've talked to didn't see anything either. That's unfortunate. And here I was hoping for some solid evidence right off the bat. Well, that's how most investigations go. Answers only show up when you're patient and steadily gather information. That may be, but do you think we can take a break? My stomach is going to implode. Oh, you folks haven't eaten yet? This is the perfect opportunity to get you four hooked on the inn specialty, omelet rice. The bill's on me. No, that's not necessary, sir. It's fine, just think of it as my way of making some new friends. Or just think of it as a marketing tactic. Next time you visit Amorica Village, come stop by the Ash Tree Inn for lunch. Can't refuse that generosity, can we? Wait, we might as well take him up on his kind offer, if that's the case. I second that notion. Well, okay, I guess. We'd love some omelet rice. It'd be my pleasure. Why don't you folks find yourselves an empty table while I whip up your meal? In only a few minutes, 4 steaming plates of omelet rice were brought to the group's table. Lloyd and the others, after savoring the deliciously simple meal, felt completely recovered from their hike to Amorica Village. Damn. Had I known that, I wouldn't have spent 400 on a fucking mirror, you feel me? Oh. Oh, you want information on those wolves? Well, the fields that I'm in charge of were damaged a little bit, so that wasn't great. Bear in mind, no one actually saw the beast, so they might be smarter than we think. Recently, our fields were ravaged by some monsters. To top it off, even our livestock didn't come out unscathed. We found paw prints of some kind of canine, but whatever it is, it's not from around these parts. Maybe they really were those divine wolves like the chief mentioned. The morning after the incident, I found my truck covered head to toe in these ugly scratches. Goddess, it pisses me off every time I remember. This here truck's crucial to the village's business. Whoever did this has hell to pay. Anyway, these scratch marks definitely came from some kind of canine. Oop, wrong way. Should we put on our investigation on hold for now? I guess so. Kinda sucks that we didn't hear anything useful though. Setting aside the eyewitness testimonies, I was almost positive someone would have heard some howling, you know? It is strange. Anyway, I think we covered just about everything we can here. We should pay St. Ursula Medical College a visit next, so let's start by heading back to the city. No complaints from me. I can't say I have any desire to make the trek on foot again. Me neither. It is not worth the trouble or pain. You heard the Lady Zoid? I did, and I agree. Let's go check when the next bus arrives at the bus stop. Since I was recently out of work, Gramps decided to get on my case about me inheriting the general store. Me inheriting a rundown store like this? You think a real man would pick this shop over going to Crossbell City with the chance of becoming rich and famous? This might be sudden, but do you folks have any interest in books? Harold gave this to me when he came to restock his inventory. Thing is, I don't read much nowadays. Rather than let the book gather dust, I'm sure to enjoy the company of those who actually read it. Back Alley Dr. Glenn, Chapter 2. Okay. I will save right there. Alright. Oh. Where's the bus stop? Oh, right here. The next bus comes in 30 minutes. Jeez. That's the absolute worst way. It's not too long, but still it's not short. I was wanting to grab a drink at the inn, but that doesn't give me enough time. Who cares whether there's enough time or not? Drinking on duty isn't appropriate. Tia? Is something wrong? No, I simply thought I heard something in the distance. I will try maximizing the sensitivity in order to amplify the sound. Please stay quiet. Sure. I'm sorry, everyone. It must have been my imagination. Don't worry about it. You don't have to apologize. The sound you heard, could you describe what it was like? Possibly. I could have sworn I heard howling. Seriously. As in, wolf-like monsters. Please do not get your hopes up. I likely misheard it. It could have also been a simple sensor malfunction. What should we do? Search the surrounding area for signs of wolves? Let me think. Tia, what's the range on your sensors? When operating normally, it should be around 50 cells. However, in the presence of wind, sound waves can travel even further. The exact location is near impossible to pinpoint. Ooh, damn, that far, eh? But we still won't be able to determine where the sound came from. That's okay. In the meantime, we'll just have to keep our ears open. Do you not think I was simply mistaken? No? You said you heard it, right? Yes, I did say that. Still, it is not something the average person would be able to catch. Would it not be normal to think I am lying, or that my mind was playing tricks on me? Maybe, maybe not. But we all know that you're one in a million, Tio Tot. Huh? It's true. Plus, why wouldn't we believe you? We might have met recently, but you've already saved us more times than I can count. I can't think of any reason to ever doubt you. I apologize, everyone. That question was silly of me to ask. Please forget about it, if possible. Sure? I'm not sure it's that big a deal. Oh, you're still here? Oh, Mr. Hayworth. Were you about to head back to Crossbell City? Yes, that's right. Are you doing the same, Mr. Hayworth? Indeed I am. Now that I've picked up souvenirs for my family, I'm about to return home. Forgive me for assuming, but were you planning on taking the bus back? When does it arrive? Unfortunately, it'll be another half hour, according to the schedule. Hey, if you want to pop a squat and wait with us, we'd be happy to have you. Oh, I appreciate the offer, but 5 in total. There should be room, I think. You must have a car. Everyone, instead of waiting for the bus, how about you all hop in my car instead? I'll get you to Crossbell City in no time flat. Hey. Thank you for the ride back, Mr. Hayworth. My pleasure. I was heading back to the city anyway. Man, must be awesome to own your own orbital car. How much did this baby set you back? I believe a vehicle of this model and manufacturer would cost approximately 800,000 mira. 800,000 mira? I can't even imagine having that much. Well, it's an invaluable tool for a trader like myself. I could take the bus, but transit time would end up, bottlenecking business. I decided to bite the bullet and buy a car. I'm sure you had other reasons to buy it aside from business. For example, I bet it lets you get home to your wife and son earlier, right? Haha, you caught me. Ah, there's the real reason. Got gifts for them and everything, huh? Is this what people call the ideal husband and father? No, that's giving me far too much credit. I often have to go on business trips, forced to leave my wife and son at home. How old is your son? He turns 5 years old this year. He's not quite at that Sunday school age yet, but he's filled with curiosity. In fact, his constant questions and desire to learn about his surroundings can be a bit overwhelming for his mother. Wow. You all sound like a happy family. Yes, we are. Besides, we have to be happy. Pardon? Oh, pay no mind to that. Simply thinking aloud. Look, we should be close to the end of the old road now. I'll be taking a right up here, just as a heads up. Oh, that is apparently a divine wolf. Oh, that's the wolf from the opening. Thanks for driving us all the way back to the city. Oh, it was nothing. It was on the way, so why not travel in good company? Well, best of luck with your investigation. You have my full support. Thank you very much, sir. If you're rooting for us, then please consider the SSS for any hired help you may need. What she said, remember us before you turn to the Bracer Guild, eh? Stay professional, guys. How subtle. What, someone's gotta do the PR for us. Advertising is crucial. I won't argue that. If something comes up, I know where to find you. Oh, I have something that might come in handy. Then again, as police officers, you might find it unnecessary. Crossbow City map. Huh. A map of the city? It's something I put together last month to guide tourists around the city, so I figure it might be useful as a city map too. This will be really nice to have when we're patrolling the city. Thanks a lot, Mr. Hayworth. We'll put it to good use. I'm glad to hear. Well then, until we meet again, good luck all of you. What a great man. I agree. I never thought we would find someone as altruistic as Lloyd, but here we are. I'm standing right here. Remember, he's a trader. I bet it takes more than being nice to run a successful business. Well, Mr. Hayworth and his business seem to be prospering, all while maintaining cooperation with the locals. He really stands out. Most cross-balance traders tend to trade abroad. We need more traders like that, I think. Damn, he really is something else, isn't he? While he runs an honest business, groups like Rivage are as dirty as they come. That's just how Crossbell is nowadays. Of course, there's always the flip side, but people like Mr. Hayworth show that Crossbell isn't all bad. He gives me hope. Yeah, I think so too. Anyway, it's already past noon. How about we head to the next place? We might as well. St. Ursula Medical College, wasn't it? So we'll be heading to the south exit. Right, we can take the bus there. I hear it stops by every 30 minutes. Hey, that's handy dandy. Let's take a look at the bus stop then. Sounds good. St. Ursula, guess I'm finally going to see Cecile. Oh, this is telling me I can fast travel. Maybe I shouldn't skip this. If you were inside the city, you can use the map as a shortcut to travel around quickly. You can fast travel to areas listed on the left side of the screen. Be aware that in some situations, fast travel will be unavailable. Fishing, combat, detective. Oh, what was that button? There we go. I was about to say, I was not paying attention. I found it though. Let's buy some quartz. Or not buy, but craft. Like the size, some quartz. Already got that. think an action one seems kind of necessary, but also an EP cut one. Doesn't seem like there's a cast one yet. Oh, fucking hit. Yeah, definitely want some hit. 1, 2 of them. I'll take an action. And a move. Wait, hold on. Let's slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Getting ahead of myself. There's some 5 slots. Ooh. Alright, got all his slots open. I think that's worth. This is probably worth. That's gonna have to hold off. I think I stopped there. Let me see. Ornament, quartz. Definitely gonna give him a hit one. And an EP cut for the homie here. She's gonna be doing most of it. She has an action one. Action one. I think Lloyd could stand to have a move. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft that move. Actually, you know what? No. Slow down. I've got a whole ass book. A whole ass book with resources on sports and whatnot. So let's go look at our detective notebook and look at the list. All right, let's look at some. Let me look at my lines first before I go down there. So I mean, I just have like everything under the sun for my boy Lloyd here, but we should let's fix that up a little bit. Because I think that I want to move that detection off there and put it here. I don't know if it changes anything. It does seem like it changes some things. Maybe I will keep it where it was. Ah, I see. Yep, yeah, alright, so I keep that there. But anyways, let's go look at the list. All of her lines are like connected except for that one right there. So, I need to open up a slot for him. Okay. Definitely a hit. Alright, let's go look at some, lists. A lot of water stuff. So, for area, 5 and heal medium. Okay, 3, 6. But only one. This is Thelis and Athelis are the only AoE heals, and they also revive. Okay. So with that in mind, 2 and 1 debilitate for Cobalt Spear. All right. So if I look at hers, I don't think I'm actually getting anything out of this except for more arch damage. So when I look at that, maybe I should get a better blue quartz. That gives 3. Let's see. So let's say I synthesize this and make Tio like my healer. Oh, she already has HP 1. Oh, goodness. Oh, that was dumb of me. Alright, well. Now we have two healers. Well, one, like, I guess Ellie is the healer and you're kind of backup. Oh crap, the pillow on my chair just fell off and hit me. And let me set this back up here real fast. There we go. Alright. The main heals, backup heals. He has heals, but whatever. I say sports. Actually, I think this is fine for Ellie right now. For my boy Randy, see what we can do in the way of fire arts. All right. He's already got LaForte, so that means he has at least 3. I could get Impassion on him by what's it, the green and oh wait a minute, matter of fact, how does he not have Impassion right now? What am I missing? 3. Maybe I need another red. I don't think there's many red quartz that I can synthesize except for Seal, which I was thinking of doing. That would give him more, because right now he only has 1. So I think that's reasonable. I think I'll give him a Seal ornament, and I will use that to replace the action 1 for now. Actually, ooh, am I gonna do that? Well, he only loses 2 speed. Yeah. So I think that was worth. Yeah. And the occasional fire spell if he needs to. Okay, cool. Now Lloyd has all of his slots open, which means I can probably do a lot more with him if I look at what he can do, because he is of neutral affinity. The thing is, I can't have attack and defense on him. It seems kind of counterproductive, actually. If I want him to, and he seems more like a tanky kind of person, so I'll take the strength hit, because what's it called? It will only be going up to, oh, it's only 1 hit, so yeah. All right, let's see what we can do with Lloyd. All right, I have the earth one in the main slot, but what if I put something else there? Saint is actually strength and defense 25%, and that's actually relatively easy to get. Alright, okay, so arts, Space Mirage, Galleon Tire, Blind 100%, Chaos Brand, Avalon Gate, ooh, that's 200. Okay. Lunar Craze, lower level Confused. I could actually have Saint, I think. Let me see, ornament, I think with, no, hold on a second. Yeah, if I took off the mine, that is. But is that worth it? I don't think it is. Well, she's not gonna lose anything. If I gave her attack 1, just out of curiosity, it gives her forte, but otherwise it's, yeah, no, I wouldn't lose anything. But I don't think Saint is just that necessary that I have to do that. Oh, when let me see. Oh, none of these cost more than that, so I can actually keep mute right here. If she takes the HP hit and I go action, what does that do for me? Oh, it gives me Cobalt Sphere, which is a mute, and I also get blue drop. Oh, some nice sort of supportive areas there. All right, I guess that's all I can do for now on that. But I was wondering if I could actually make something happen. Very synthesized. Or I could get an EP one. Oh, an EP one's actually kind of useful. It gives me quite a bit, all things considered. Everything else is, yeah. I'll wait on that. I think because while it gives me access to a decent amount, I want to hold on to some of my episodes. Because let me see, time, Chrono Drive would be 3 black, and speed was 25%. That Spiral 6 2. Shadowblade 10-3. Actually, I don't think I can get 6-2. I might be able to get 3 for Chrono Drive though. Let me see. Oh, that's gonna be another win slot. I guess I better go ahead and see what's in the way of wind when I get ready to pop open that one. List hearts win. Aerial. R4 arrow sickles align. Yeah. Oh, that's some AoE heals right there. Fill feed. Movement +4. Here's elements. Alright. Alright, cool. Alright. I think we're good now. Let's keep it moving. Alright. Oh, oops, I'm in the wrong spot. Okay. Congrats, looks like you've finally become a member of our fine guild. Man, Copen sure snatched you up quick. I was going to invite you personally. Oh, you were? Wait, when the heck did I join the Fisherman's Guild? I mean, sure, I did accept that fishing rod earlier. But don't slip the details, kid. You're already our comrade in rods. I don't think I'm escaping this one. Still, it looks like they all share a love for fishing. I'm willing to bet Certain could talk about it for hours on end. Oh, right. Have you heard about the rank certification exam, Lloyd? Our guild grants ranks that correspond to how skilled of an angler you are. If you become an ace angler, I bet you'd be legendary in Crossbell. Anyway, kid, if your young brain doesn't understand anything, feel free to ask me. I'll give you a thorough explanation. Check rank. Oh. Okay. Oh, did you guys return by bus too? Guess we weren't on the same bus though. Whatever. I already let the branch manager know the news. He's downstairs, so go to him if you got any questions or concerns. Wouldn't hurt to ask about the rank certification exam, you know? Is that so? Look who decided to stop by again. Did you bring me some more fresh fish? You guys managed to fish these up yourself? They're in pretty good condition. I could probably sell these. How about it? Want to let me take those fish off your hands? Remember, fish indigenous to Crossbell are popular, so I'll give you a nice reward if you bring me some. Good fish. Oh, wow. Alrighty. That's actually kind of nice. A way to get Sepith. Cool. Alright. Oh wait, have I have quests that I can turn in, don't I? I should take advantage of that. I've been promoted! Ooh, information quartz. Ornament. Works. Information. I don't think I want that on. Actually, hold up. Go ahead and look at our handy dandy list. What can I do with a Mirage? Chaos Brand, 4 for a Confuse. Galleon Tower 6. Yeah. Wine, that's 100 EP though, I don't got all that. Hey, all I need is just a... I might put that attack back. On, you feel me? Yep, so that gives me Saint. I think that's worth it. Kinda. I think it's more worth it on somebody else, to be honest. So whatever. Let me go look at these damn fire spells again. List, fire. I have 6 on fire right now. I may as well, wait, I have Magna Blaze and Heat Wave. Oh yeah, no, that's about all I can do. He could also get Saint. I wanted him to. Anyways, I think we're good for now. Interesting. Alright, let's be on our way. Still got lots of investigating to do. Oh. Keep up the good work, everyone. Did anything interesting happen while you were investigating Amorica? No, nothing yet. We haven't learned anything outside of the CGF's investigation. Oh, what a shame. Oh yeah, I guess the CGF did conduct their own investigation. You guys think Noe was out in the field too? Fran loves to boast about her older sister in the CGF. I have to sit here listening to Fran go on about her pretty much every day. Come on, Rebecca, don't tease me like that. I only do it because my sister hardly ever contacts me. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm not feeling lonely or anything, I swear. Can't say I ever feel good going to headquarters, but being at reception with these lovely ladies always brightens my day. I'm beginning to understand why these two were appointed as receptionists. Oh, what? Did I get any rewards? 500 mirror and upgrade material, hell yeah. That gives me 3, oh that means I can upgrade somebody. Weapon now. Over in downtown. So before, yeah, no. Wait, why am I running when I could just fast travel? Oh well, whatever. Time to go upgrade my weapon. What's up, buddy? Customize. I can do this. Arts plus 10 actually seems kind of useful for, but I think I'm gonna do accuracy minus 20%. I'll take that battle hammer. I'm about to have that man missing more than he already missed right now. Does he have a hit on? I think I gave him a hit. I did. But until I got some more slots, nope. So, to supplement some of those weaknesses, let me, equip, take off this, customize, battle hammer. Oh yeah. Now he's on par with that. Representative Campbell. Oh, leader of the Republican faction. Alright, my parents owned a mansion when I was growing up. It was filled with maids and butlers, so I never had the chance to learn how to do housework. Getting married has been an adventure. I'm constantly discovering new things I missed out on during my sheltered childhood. No complaints from me though. I'm loving every second of my life. Love to see it. Well, this mansion is really impressive. Looks like the gate is closed though. Hey Lloyd, wouldn't it be rude to loiter in front of someone else's house if we don't have business here? Yeah, you're right. Whoever lives here must be pretty famous. It'd be wise not to intrude on them so suddenly. Oh, I bet this is Ellie's house. From the looks of it, that ... Whose house is this? Ah, the Hayworth residence. Sorry, the negotiations dragged on. How's Colin been, by the way? He has begun to enjoy drawing pictures again. In fact, he's been begging me for a new notebook to draw in recently. Good to know. He's quite the enthusiastic one, isn't he? You're all acquaintances of my husband, correct? I'm Harold's wife, Sophia Hayworth. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Hello, everyone. I'm glad you're here. Oh, sorry, Harold. Are we interrupting you? Oh, no, not at all. But anyway, how are you all doing? Are you feeling tired at all? Feel free to stay a while and take a nice break. I'm sure you've earned it. I understand it's not much, but it's the least I could offer you. Cool. I'm gonna go raid your stuff. You got any money for me? What's up, kid? I can feel it. Papa's home. That's because I heard Papa's car pull up. Alright, well, whatever. Henry better not be thinking about keeping it. I want him to listen to my words for once in his life. Hey, it's the special support section. It's been a while since we last saw you guys. About a week, I think. So what's up? Actually, what's the deal with the kitten? Looks fairly young, maybe about 6 months old if I were to guess. Are you her owners? No, we found her roaming around West Street all alone. We think she might be lost. She was pretty weak, but we made sure to give her a ton of food. And look, she's as good as new. Aren't we amazing? Yeah, but... Wait a minute, why don't we just ask them to help us out, Ryu? Huh? You're talking about that idea? You know we can't do it ourselves. What's this idea you're talking about? Actually, there's a request we'd like to make. Mind hearing us out? Special support session, listen to Ryu and Ari's story about finding the kitten, and then... Summarize, you would like for us to find her true owner. Please do. She was wearing a collar when we first found her. We took it off because it looked like she was uncomfortable with it on, but it should mean she has an owner. Yeah, she doesn't really seem to like us all that much either, probably because she has no idea who we are. I'd imagine her real owners are worried sick by now. We should try finding them for the kitten's sake. Do you have any clues as to who the owner might be? Yeah, about that. Henri here was thinking that it might be a kid. The collar looked handmade. Doesn't that seem like something a kid like us would do? Yeah, I can see that. I guess we should narrow that search to households with kids then. Wow, that sure narrowed down our leads. Either way, it's your call, Lloyd. Well, we're probably going to end up being late going to St. Ursula, but let's try and look for the kitten's owner for a bit. First of all, we should probably take the kitten with us. Is that wise? She is quite feeble at the moment. She would hardly be able to keep up with us, no? I have just the solution for that. Mind letting me hold her, Ryu? Oh, sure. Come here, girl. Lloyd took the frail kitten in his arms and gently placed her in his jacket. There we go, all tucked in. This should work. Or we should be able to walk around safely at the very least. Oh, what's this? Who knew you had a way with animals? I am surprised you are not a veterinarian. Well done, Lloyd. Let me get this straight. You think it'd be best to assume that the owner is a child, right, Henri? Yes, probably. And since we found her over near the residential district, her home might be somewhere over there. Either way, our best bet is focusing on residential communities. Ready, everyone? Search for the kittens only. Can we speak to you for a moment? Have you recently started taking care of a cat, or do you know anyone else who may be? Oh, you're talking about that kitten that Ryu found the other day. They told me a bit about the kitten, but I don't know who has it. It's not impossible to think that Dad or Wendy would keep the cat, but those two are freak engineers. I don't know if they're interested in anything that can breathe. Wendy's sister is pretty sharp for her age. I doubt she knows any more information than she has already stated. Do you mind if we borrow a minute of your time? Do you own a cat by any chance? We found a stray kitten, and we're trying to find its owner. No, I don't, but can I have the kitty? I've always wanted to own a cat. Actually, my parents run a store inside of our house, so I don't think they will let me keep a kitty inside there. Sorry about that. We've got to find this kitten's rightful owner anyway. Aw, I wanted the kitty. What am I saying? Please find the poor kitty's owner. Another dead end. Excuse me, do you have a minute? I was wondering if you've been looking after a kitten here by any chance. If you know anyone who is, that works too. A kitten? You know that this is a law office, right? We can't let a cat live in here. Kid makes a good point. Kid. Hey Colin, do you have a second? Do you or anybody you know own a cat? A kitty? What kind of kitty is it? Oh, hold on. It's this little girl right here. Willie retrieved the cat from his jacket pocket and showed her to Colin. Oh, I know this kitty. Whoa, seriously? Yeah, she likes to walk on our fence sometimes. I haven't seen her much these days though. Looks like our little pussycat is from around these parts. Also likely narrows down the owner to somebody living in the residential district. Let us continue the search. Got it. Thanks, Colin. You are a big help. I'm glad. I hope I can see you again soon. Yeah, whatever, kid. Excuse me, Lloyd. Were you looking to visit this house, perchance? Yep, after all, the kitten's owner might live here, right? It is possible that a child around the suspected age could be here too. I don't think that's the case. Oh, right. What if nobody's home? We should ring the doorbell first, right? Yeah, good call. What's up, Mademoiselle? You're acting kind of funny. Oh, there's an Orbital doorbell. They must be well off. Excuse me, this is the CPD. Will we be able to speak with you for a bit? It won't take more than a minute. Ah, yes, I'll be there in just a moment. I am Helmer. This is this family's butler. I believe you said you were with the police, correct? Yeah, no need to feel alarmed though. It's nothing too important. Does this household happen to own a pet cat? A cat, you say? No, I'm afraid not. This residence does not own any pets. While I may be fond of cats, the master and my lady are more of the dog type. Oh, really? Swing and a miss. Yeah, it's definitely our family. Phew, I need to be more careful. Huh. Very interesting. Looks like a child lives in this home. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a moment? Could I help you with something? We're with the CPD and we're conducting a small investigation. Do you happen to own a cat by any chance? No, we don't. Anita, sweetheart, do you know anything about this? I don't know anything. I'm busy reading a book with Father, so could you please go away? Swing and a miss. I would recommend we extend our search in the neighborhood. Brat. You're right. There's a chance we overlook something, so one more round wouldn't hurt. Ew. Look. Marie! Oh, Marie! Where could you have run off to this time? Marie, come out! Ah, it's her cat. Didn't we talk to that little missy earlier? What's a little girl like her doing wandering out on her own? Yeah, what's going on? She's acting sort of strange. Where has she gone off to? Excuse me, are you searching for something? Yes. Are you looking for a kitten by any chance? One like this? Lloyd produced the kitten from his jacket pocket. Marie! Oh, thank goodness you're safe. Oh, you silly girl, where'd you run off to? Oh, I suppose that makes the matter easier then. You must be her owner, right? Not exactly. Marie is actually a stray cat. She is a stray, even though she had a collar? Marie may be a stray, but she's still mine. That's why I went and gave her a collar. Huh, can't say I saw that coming. Truth is, I wanted to keep Marie at my house, but Father would never allow that. After all, Marie tore up all of Father's important work papers. I saw her do it. Marie came in through the window and took an afternoon nap in Father's study. After she woke up, she tore all of his papers to shreds. I'm so sorry, Father. I think it would have been better if you had explained the situation to your father as soon as it happened. The kitten sped off somewhere once she finished ripping up the documents, right? So you started searching for Marie because you were worried about her. Yeah, I'd say that's case closed then. Those were quality deductions, Lloyd. Well, I suppose kittens will do as they please, you know? Damn near impossible to get them to behave how you want, I bet. Yeah, you're probably thinking that there's no hope of keeping Marie at your house. If you love her so much, then why not try explaining the circumstances to your father? That would be best. Don't worry, we'll be by your side. Let's go speak to your father together, shall we? You've been wanting to keep a kitten? Oh, so this is what it's been all about. Huh? I've been worried about Sunita's odd behavior this last little while. For example, she kept going out on her own without telling us what she was doing. The cat may have torn up my documents, but I suppose they weren't that important. So you aren't mad at Marie then, Father? Can we please keep Marie then? Yes, of course, sweetheart. I'm happy to say we've added a new member to our family. However, Sunita, it's your responsibility to properly take care of Marie. Understood? Of course. Thank you so much, Father. A happy ending to this story, eh? I'm happy for her. She seems to have a very loving father. Agreed. I can ascertain the kitten will also be pleased. However, Lloyd, it was unnecessary of the police to escalate the issue as far as we did, correct? I had you confused for a bracer, rather than a detective. I guess you're right. It's our duty to help people, though. We call ourselves the Special Support Section, don't we? I say these kinds of tasks are right up our alley. Anyway, that's a wrap. Let's head out of here. Sounds like a plan, my man. Got that one done. Station Street. Since we're here, let's take the bus. There's a schedule at the bus stop. Oh, not the airport. Oh, here it is. There's still, what, 10 minutes until the next bus leaves? That's unfortunately not too long a wait. That's fortunately not too long a wait. It's been a while since I last visited St. Ursula. Same here. I've been wanting to visit for a while, but you know how busy our schedule is. You did? Why? You feeling sick, bud? I bet a cute nurse gets you back to top shape in no time. I'm not you, Randy. I have a friend who works there. They've always been there for me, so I'm kicking myself for not having gone sooner. We were both kind of busy, so we kept putting it off. Ah, I see. I can sympathize with that. You know someone working there? She's probably a doctor then, yeah? Not quite, she's actually a nurse. She's more on the pediatric side of things, so she's always insanely busy. Excuse me, did you say a nurse? Like one of those gals that pampers you while taking your body temp in their totally smoking hot uniforms? That kind of nurse? Yeah? And besides, their clothes are mandatory, it's not like they wear them by choice. So, you gonna give me your age or what? Well, she's 5 years older than me, so I guess that makes her 23. We were next door neighbors for a long time, so she's basically like a sister to me. She a looker? I suppose I'd say so, yeah. So to recap, she's 2 years older than me, she's hot, and she's pretty much always wearing a nurse's uniform. Jackpot, baby! I've been waiting all my life for this day. Man, what did I do to deserve this happiness? You're the best thing that's ever happened to me, buddy, old pal. Oh, and thanks for the assist, wingman. I don't remember ever agreeing to help you. You men are all the same. Disgusting. Hey, give me a little more credit than that. We're nothing alike. Is something the matter, Tio? Why are you being so quiet? Oh, I simply do not particularly care for hospitals, is all. Between the smell of antiseptic solution and the sight of large needles, I am not a fan. That's what it is. Are you gonna be okay? If you're not feeling well, Tio, I will be fine. It is merely a dislike. It is not as though I have a phobia of hospitals. For your sake, I hope you are not about to give me permission to sit out. No, of course not. That was actually a little intimidating. I should watch my mouth around her. Besides, I would also like to meet this friend of yours, Lloyd. She must have been the person you were happily chatting away with on the phone, right? How'd you know about that? You weren't exaggerating about her being like family, were you, Lloyd? I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of person she is. For real, we better handle this case like our lives are dependent on it. You guys, the investigation takes precedence, okay? It's not coming, is it? It's been 30 minutes already. You got some splaining to do, Lloyd. Didn't you say it was coming in 10 minutes? I'm in the same boat as you guys. This is really weird. The bus shouldn't be this late. I was afraid of this happening. What are we going to do? Why is it 20 minutes late? I tried contacting them, but they wouldn't even pick up the stupid phone. Excuse me, is something wrong with the bus? It's rare to see it fall behind schedule by this long. Yeah, they've apparently run into some troubles on the road. The driver is able to contact us, but we lost communication. The line suddenly fell silent while he was in the middle of explaining the situation. The line died? I sense trouble. By the way, who you working for, kid? Oh, me? I'm with the Crossbell City Transportation Division. We oversee the entirety of the bus service across the state. I doubt this is something to contact the CGF over, so I guess the Bracer Guild is our only hope again. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Yes, I think so. What other choice do we have? Guess we were at the right place at the right time. Pardon me. Would you mind letting us take care of this? Huh? And you all are? Crossbell Police Department, Special Support Section. We were actually on our way to the hospital for police business. Really? You guys are police officers? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I read about you guys in the paper. I guess the CPD took a page out of the Bracers playbook and decided to start helping the common folk. We're not quite the same thing as them though, but we can absolutely go and assess the situation for you. You make a strong argument. I guess I'll leave it to you then. Should I call some Bracers in for backup? No, I don't think it'll be necessary. Let's go, everyone. Right. Ready. Understood. And actually, on that note, that's going to conclude this episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You know, finally got some actual story done after grinding and gambling, but still plenty to get into. Anyways, thanks for watching again, and take care. Until next time.